the kind of matchup that makes college football so great. A bitter rivalry game, a long history of classic games, and a lot of bad blood. Welcome to Lubbock, Texas, and the home field of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium. As we'll see a team from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 25th ranked team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Red Raiders will kick this deep to begin the game. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So TCU's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Kirk, no surprise, you get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They got some ground to make up, second and long from the 15. They'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the Horned Frogs will have to kick this away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Texas Tech's offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it second and medium. On the ground, it's Joyner. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, it's Morton. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Red Raiders will line up to boot it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. He's in the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Horned Frogs have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the ball is hauled in. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Bootleg looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The sack on first down, it's second down. Throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Now here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Dropping back, it's Hoover. And the catch is made, but they're moving backwards. There's a loss on the play.
It's a good job here to be able to catch that ball, but let's give credit to the defense for making that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's a quick grab. Breaking tackles. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here, and the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Quick throw, the catch is made. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air, it's Morton. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Ball handed off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a formed tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas Christian. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
TCU 7, Texas Tech 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Here's the second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And the back now goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Morton. Caught in the flat by the running back. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
It's a 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
TCU.
Third down and goal for the offense.
Here we go.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Now the all-important extra point.
For the extra point.
And he knocks it right through.
That ties the game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back. It's Hoover. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
On play action, he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. The first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking downfield, it's Morton. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He escapes the pocket, and he slings it deep back to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs get...
A deep shot to the left side. What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The Red Raiders will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Morton. Defense is coming after him. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense picks it up on the run. Touchdown, TCU. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner trying to create good field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage.
Here he goes. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heat.
Breaks into the clear. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
3rd down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
And the Red Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Getting set. Here's 2nd. It here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Dump off caught by the running back. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's a short completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. That picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, the defense is not fooled at all. I will tell you, I'm surprised by the call. Now, that's not Brock Bowers out there. They hand it off to the tight end, and the defense is all over it.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. Makes a quick catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Second down now after the sack. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters if you check out some of the stats here. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a man. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They'll kick it away here. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
Wide open downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
the defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Lets it go quickly. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion brings up 4th down. The Red Raiders will have to kick it away. And he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. They'll run it from the gun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Caught behind the line. It's Barnes. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Short completion. A 3rd down play coming up. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Gets into space at the 50. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. First down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's Morton. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Got it.
First and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow them back into the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. The returner trying to create good field position here. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Hoover. That's caught. It's Bailey. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's complete on the crossing route. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And a timeout is called to talk some strategy in this very important drive. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch is made. Room to run here. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught near the goal line. And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Football's loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Pounding away with the run game. And that run produces a decent gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. On the ground, it's Joyner. Gets the first and still running. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. He hands it off from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
4th down coming up.
Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival. You get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.